To this day, as soon as it starts to rain, my chest tightens. Even living in a house with a permanent quadruple layered roof, as soon as it starts to rain, I rack my brain to mentally locate where all my valuables are. Once I know that my comfort objects are safe, my chest loosens a bit, feeling security in the fact that even if the roof leaks, my important things are in a Ziploc bag somewhere, safe from the rain. A leaky roof is inevitable when it is made of grass. No matter how well it's thatched, even by the expert thatcher in the village, it will leak. No matter how many times my 70-year-old headman climbed on top of my roof to add more grass, it would still leak. Coming from the comforts of Connecticut, where a drip from the ceiling is cause for serious concern, it took a while to get used to the fact that rain outside generally meant rain inside, too. Conveniently enough, the Nsenga word for rain and leak are the same, ilokwa. So, I did like any good Peace Corps volunteer would do. I learned to deal with it. After all, I was supposed to be living like the locals, and they dealt with rainy season year after year. I only had to get through 2. I had safe, dry spots for my most important items, and I had buckets at the ready to place under the worst of the holes to collect the rain. I was so attuned to the sound of rain on my roof that even in the dead of the night, I would shoot out of bed to put everything in place. Then, buckets out, headlamp on, electronics under my pillow, I would hold my breath until the worst was over. I always said that I could survive rainy season, and consequently, I could survive Peace Corps, as long as it didn't rain on my bed. With my mosquito net tucked in tightly every night, and plastic on top, I felt safe. Even if everything went wrong on any given day, crawling into my 1-meter mesh cube was comforting and reassuring. I felt like I had Mario's invincible flashing star protecting me all night long. If my shield were to be penetrated by snakes, mice, or rain, I would feel utterly vulnerable and want to throw in the towel. Rain on my bed would be my breaking point. Or so I said. 8 months after living in the village, consistently drawing and erasing metaphorical lines in the sand, that day finally came, in December. And what did I do? I put on my raincoat, curled up in a fetal position away from the wet corner of my bed, and let the rain come in. I slept through it, and woke up to find that it had washed away yet another line. I mean, what else was I supposed to do? I was in the Peace Corps, but more importantly, it was in me. A little bit of rain, even on my bed, was no reason to call it quits.